Hello. See, I fucking hate that even.
Oh, Lord.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Lack Thereof. We're your host. I'm Joe.
Steve? Juval?
Boys, how the fuck are we doing?
Man,
Doing great.
Doing good. Yeah.
Doing great. Woke
Another
up
exciting
today.
weekend.
Busy fucking week. It's our
Yeah,
busy
buddy.
season at work. So, first off, this podcast is nothing without you guys, and the amount of love that we've seen over the last week is crazy.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. Thank you all, man.
I mean, we've been promising videos. We're promising merch. We're trying to hold up our end of the deal. So, you guys, please let us know. What we need to do. What you guys want to see. What just talk to us. Sorry, I have to change my glasses. I had my sunglasses on.
Yeah, but the main thing is, like you're saying, continue doing what you guys are doing. Like, subscribe, share. That's the big thing. Just keep sharing. Get us out there.
For sure. We have announcements. 200 subscribers. We're going to let some secrets out. We're going to give away some shit. Money, merch. Don't know yet.
Ramen
figure it
noodles.
out.
We got a box of ramen noodles.
Ramen noodles. I don't know why he's saying Roman. It's not a Roman burger. Gift cards. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Get us to that 200 subscribers. We definitely appreciate it. You guys have anything to say?
Absolutely, and get us to that 200, and we definitely got some secrets to let out. So
Juval will even talk more if we get 200 subscribers.
is that true, Juval?
Yep, I'll be talking the rest of the time.
He's pointing at the computer, but he means to be pointing at the camera. You want to point at the camera?
There you go.
Javal's
What's the difference?
severely older than us, so he doesn't know how technology works.
I'm really not that old.
And in spirit, you're pretty old.
I'm only 25.
He ain't 25.
But
Fucking 20. But I had a pretty exciting weekend or week. Worked 6 days, so we're actually doing this on a Sunday, which is normally not what we do. So
Right? Yeah.
Sunday fun day, family day. Actually, all of our families are here except for Javal's, but that's just neither here or there. So jumping into it, I would like to start out by saying we do not talk about politics, correct?
Yeah, that's true.
So we don't talk about politics, religion. We, briefly talk about sports, but I do have to say, since, election season is here pretty much, I guess.
Yeah,
right?
coming up here,
I
yeah.
mean, we're going to be voting.
Yep.
These commercials are crazy.
All over, man.
I was watching The View the other day. You guys ever watched The View?
I haven't. Yeah.
Do you know
I've
what The
seen
View
it
is?
before.
Oh, I heard.
You
And
know,
Whoopi
like the-
Goldberg's on
Yeah,
there.
the ladies
Yeah.
and whatnot. So, do you know who Dr. Oz is?
He's a doctor.
Well, no, he's like that famous doctor, that was on TV. And
Oh,
shit
yes.
Like that.
Yeah, I do.
So he's running for governor of Pennsylvania or something like that.
Okay.
Or Pittsburgh.
He might win because he's pretty famous on TV.
Well, there's another guy that's running for it too, which again, not into politics, but the shit they were talking about is crazy. So the guy that's running against Dr. Oz, I guess, had a mini stroke or something like that. And they had a debate, and I guess Dr. Oz was bashing this guy's speech, which again, didn't watch it. I'm not gonna speak out. The only thing that I have to say is it's so crazy how much shit talking is in politics.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, dude, there's it's bash the other opponent and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
We're divided as a country so much that these guys are just they might be solid dudes. You don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you gotta make somebody look bad and make yourself look good, is what it seems like.
Well, if you're good and you're good enough, you shouldn't have to say shit about anyone else.
Right. I
Then
mean,
they promise
all
you-
it is
they
is a big
promise you-
competition, man.
Promise you all this stuff,
I
and
just-
it never happens.
I mean, the shit that was said is just
Yep.
unbelievable. You know what I mean? It's I don't know, but it's sad. And the presidential candidates and stuff like that. It's everyone just shit talks, And
That's
then
all,
and
that's all
then
it is.
and then you have the left people and the right people, and we shouldn't be divided like this. We should come together and like fucking
Yeah,
talk about it.
We the people.
Yeah, we the people, not be like this fat fuck over here. You know what I mean?
This old fart.
This fucking old fart dude having a stroke.
Yep.
I mean, it is crazy. That's I just find it funny that the commercials and shit, and then like they'll say, he funneled a lot of money off of his campaign trail into his own pockets. Well, how the fuck do you know that? Let's see some proof. And
Right,
it's like,
and
then
like I kind of agree, like what Juval was saying. Like they have to bash people and talk shit about them to make themselves look good, but are they capable of backing that shit talking up?
right.
You know
like,
what I mean?
let's see some proof.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but I finished Jeffrey Dahmer's show. Did you guys watch that?
Man,
Yeah,
I watched like
it.
half of
I've
it.
seen the
yeah.
series.
Have you watched it?
I watched like half of it.
I have to say it's pretty good. I really didn't know much about Jeffrey Dahmer. They had that movie with Zac Efron about the other serial killer. What's his name? What's the guy's name?
I'm trying to think who you talking about.
It don't matter, but some shit's come to light. But it is crazy. I guess like because I've done some research. The lady, I guess they didn't live in apartments or something like that. The lady lived down the street and she just smelled it or something like that. I don't know.
Oh.
But it is crazy how like they like push or like they add stuff that doesn't occur in real life.
Well,
You know what I mean?
that's just like that movie with like the Dirt, Motley Crue
Crue?
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like a lot of that was just added in there.
Yeah.
Like that never really happened.
I don't
Wasn't
know.
that,
Motley Crue is pretty crazy.
Yeah,
that
that's
Did Machine Gun Kelly play?
yeah. He was
Yeah,
he
he
was
was the drummer. He was
Tommy
Tommy Lee.
Lee.
Tommy Lee. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke. I'll never see that Coke ever. Motherfucker. But yeah, I mean, yeah. It's absurd how everything's so fictional. You know what I mean? Like they talk about I'm not saying that this shit didn't happen, but like, I know you didn't finish it and I'm not trying to spoil anything,
Yeah.
but like him and another serial killer, they the day that Dahmer got baptized, supposedly there was a eclipse. So when Jeffrey Dahmer got baptized, there was another serial killer that got electrocuted or put to death, not electrocuted, but put to death. And there was supposedly an eclipse when all this shit happened, and everyone's like, "Oh man, freaking!" I don't know if that's true or not. I didn't look into it.
Like a lot of movies, they say like based on a true story and stuff like that. And it's like, man, like is that really like how much shit did they add into that? To make that movie.
But what's shitty is like kids don't know that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
they're believing it all.
yeah, they'll believe everything. You know what I mean? So
Well, I mean, what's shitty is that you got Netflix making a lot of money off of the TV series, and they didn't get permission from the families victims that was used in the show.
Yeah.
is that a true thing? I didn't know that.
And I feel like a lot of the victims was saying that they should have got some type of compensation
Yeah,
because
well, I mean that's
they were talked about and brought up in the movie, and nobody asked them permission or anything.
yeah. It's a good show though. I
Right.
mean it was slow at the beginning, and there's times when it's slow. And the guy that played Jeffrey Dahmer, I mean, I love him to death. He's played in American Horror Story.
Yeah.
You know, he's played in a Marvel shit.
Yeah, I
X-Men.
definitely agree. Like at the beginning, it was kind of weird. I'm like, man, what the hell am I watching?
Dude, it was the first episode is just dragged on. I'm
Right.
like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to drink a couple more beers.
Yeah, like the first episode was like the end of the movie type shit. I'm like, what is going on here?
Yeah. Well, they cut, cut scenes or cut timelines,
Right.
and you really got to follow along with it. But, they I mean, all these other movies, are coming out. Black Panther 2,
Black
they're coming out
Adam.
with the second one.
Black Adam's
Black
coming out.
Adam's
Yeah, they're
coming
coming out.
out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who do they have acting as Black Panther?
So they didn't bring anyone in. It's all like cast that or people that were already cast.
Oh, okay.
And it's I guess like the sister of the Black Panther is coming in as the new Black Panther,
I
but
gotcha.
they're entering like new stuff like Ironheart, which is the new Iron Man.
Mhm.
They'll introduce her. And sorry, my family's here, so my daughter's upstairs. So
Yeah.
if you hear jumping around, we're in the basement. So if you hear jumping around and stuff like that, that's my daughter. She's running around upstairs. Sorry about
It's all
that.
good.
But family day. It's been a busy week.
That's my goddaughter.
What?
That's my goddaughter.
You're my best friend.
Oh, here we
You're
go.
my boy.
You're my
You're
boy.
my friend. Juval, you my boyfriend.
My boyfriend.
No, I'm not your boyfriend.
But yeah, so we're working on shirts, bringing that up. I think we're gonna do sitting super bitch. You know, I think that.
Oh, man. So you were serious about it.
Oh man, I love that. Yeah, Michelle's. I don't know. I guess she dicking around. But
I mean, has anybody reached out to her? Like, I really been busy.
I haven't. Yeah,
Michelle,
this week's
ain't
just
that your
been
sister?
Mm-hmm.
this week's. You know, it's just been so hectic. We're working on the studio. We're working on buying stuff, whatnot. But obviously, no, Troy's not here too, so we haven't mentioned that either.
Right.
Troy's not here. We have a guy, Zach is his name. He's actually making a intro for us. I think we can play it. Do you guys want to play it?
Yeah, I mean,
Here,
like,
let's hear it.
Yeah. I'll just play it on my phone, and you know we'll. So this is kind of like a demo. Well, I don't know. Should we play it?
yeah, I mean, it really don't matter. I mean,
Yeah, let's play it.
Yeah,
So-
it's
and then
not
just
finalized
yeah,
yet.
just
No.
let us
give
know what.
people a little sample or something.
Yeah, let us know what you guys think. It kind of sounds like Lack Thereof.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty sweet little intro.
Yeah.
You know?
That's about a minute. I mean, he does good work. You guys
Yeah,
were
I mean-
bashing him the other week.
I like how it
Yeah,
starts
yeah,
off
because
slow.
it sounded like he would play that at a funeral.
starts.
No,
I
but,
told him to add some haze. I'm like, hey,
yeah,
hey,
add some height. Yeah,
Nah, that shit's dope though. Good job,
Yeah.
Zach.
yeah, that's turning
Good
out
job,
good,
Zach.
Yeah, we appreciate you, man.
But
Coming along.
But yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of shit in the works. Subscribe, like, comment, fucking, you know, we have business cards that we hand out. So if you get one of those business cards, definitely leave a comment, you know.
That's right.
You know, like I said, we don't really promote. We have a Facebook page up now too. So fucking go there. Find us.
Spotify.
We're on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple,
YouTube. What's
definitely
the- yeah,
YouTube. I
Apple.
mean, YouTube is the biggest one. That's the most views that we get. It's the easiest.
Right.
You don't really have to subscribe to anything.
Yeah,
So
yeah. The
and-
YouTube, the QR code is actually on front of the business card. So
Right. So, you know, we don't want you guys spending money to listen to us. So we want to give it out for free. If you don't know how to listen to it for free, or you're trying to show someone for free,
yeah, reach out to us.
Reach out to us. We did get some comments, and we definitely appreciate that. It helps us out. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
it's a free way to support our channel is by subscribing. It helps us out tremendously, and
Yeah.
it gives us, you know, credibility first of all, and then I have so much shit going on in my brain that I want to get out. Like I want to do a live show.
Right.
I know some guys that own like a venue that we can actually go to and like do a live show.
Yeah, that'd be
if
pretty
you guys
sweet.
are interested in that, I mean, like just let us know. But yeah, let's fucking talk about some stupid shit.
Yeah, Juval, how'd your week go, man?
It wasn't bad. Been putting in some job applications, looking for a new career.
What?
Yeah.
Nice.
I told you I can get you a job.
I'm not trying to kill any chickens.
I don't work in chickens, my dude.
That's Case Farms.
So a few weeks ago, we talked with my brother and his wife. We have the audio for it. Still haven't put it out. We're kind of just waiting to put it out. I mean, don't know if it will hit, but we did start the conversation with that kid that climbed up. How far? Do you remember?
That was 190 feet.
That was here in Ohio, in Canton, right?
Yeah, that was nuts,
and
man.
here in Canton. So this kid climbed up 190 feet, and he got to the top and realized how high 190 feet was, and he called his parents, and it was a big fucking ordeal.
Right.
Man.
So like something had to been going through this kid's mind, because he did it at midnight. So
I wonder
after
if he was on drugs.
I have no idea.
You might
he had to be.
So he got up there 190 feet, and yeah, like you said, he like, oh shit.
Yeah, he fucking looked down.
So
and was
what
like,
he
oh
did?
my god.
So what he did is he called his parents, called his mom, and so she got out there, and of course she had to call the fire department and stuff like that. Well, I mean, if you guys don't know, a fire truck, their ladder can only go 150. That's max.
Yeah, you were on the fire.
Yeah,
team,
I did
brigade.
that for a few years.
Yeah.
But yeah, 150 feet is the max. So all he had to do was come down 40 feet, and he like was froze.
Yeah,
Like it wasn't.
dude,
happening.
I'm petrified of heights. So I like me and Rachel, when we went on our honeymoon, she wanted to go ziplining, and she's like, "Oh, giddy as a motherfucker," and then I'm over here like, "Don't touch me, don't fucking touch me,"
Yeah.
And the only thing I can think of when I'm on the zip line was, my phone's gonna fall out of my pocket and go in the middle of these woods, like. Dude, it's crazy.
That's
man.
funny you said that, because like back when I was like 18, 19, 20, whatever, I worked for an industrial cleaning.
Yeah.
And we'd have to go up on these smoke stacks and stuff like that. I mean, they would be 150 feet plus, and I had no issue with it, no problem. But as the older I'm getting, I'm like, nope.
No.
Hell no.
I'm not too big on heights neither at all.
Dude, that's crazy. I can't. My zipper's up and I get fucking woozy. You know what I'm talking about?
I remember back in the day, I was trying to make some extra money, so my landlord needed this house painted.
I did not think that's where the conversation was going.
Anyways, so I never painted a house.
Is that why your
before.
mouth's so big? Because you need some extra money?
No, my mouth is big for a reason. Because I was
Go ahead,
born
I'm
this
sorry.
way.
I didn't mean to interrupt you, guys.
Because I was born this way. Love me for me.
We love you, brother.
Go ahead.
So I never painted a house before, but I'm like, man, it can't be that hard. So I get me some paint. He's like, you don't have to sand it or anything. So I'm like, cool. So I'm painting this house, this big ass house, and it took me like a whole week. So I'll tell my landlord, well, the house is done. So he comes and looks at the house. He's like, well,
That motherfucker looked like shit.
nah, I did a good job. He was like, well, you got half of it done. What about the other half?
The high part.
Yeah, the high part. I was like, I don't know about the other half. You're going to have somebody else do that. Yeah, because the higher I got, I started panicking.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know if I can get that high up there on on the roof and finish the job.
Yeah, I tell you what, when I got laid off from that industrial cleaning back when I was like 18, 19, whatever, so I was helping my buddy out with doing spoutings. Well, we went to this apartment complex out in Jackson, and I mean, it wasn't very high, maybe 50 feet, but man, just getting on that edge with that spouting, I'm like,
Yeah.
nah, not for me. No.
It's crazy. My dad calls me yesterday, and
Oh, man.
it's kind of like there's a segue, but Steve yesterday sent me a pic. I was at work, sends me a picture, and it's my dad and him at some random ass bar, and he was like, just hanging out with your dad. How'd you fucking meet up with my dad?
I said, look at this fucking guy.
Where'd you meet him at?
No, so I called him yesterday morning.
Yeah.
I said, riding today? And he called me back, and he was like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
So
Well, he put that new motor in his bike.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was. That's all I heard, man.
Yeah.
But
He wants us to do his forks.
yeah, he said he wants to try and do that tomorrow. But I was like, well, I work, man.
Yeah.
So,
Well, it's a nice day out. He needs to be out riding anyways.
Yeah.
You were riding.
but anyway, yeah, he called me back, and I was like, all right, I'll be on my way. So I stopped over at his house, and he was like, well, let's cruise around Atwood Lake and stuff
Yeah.
like that. I said,
He,
hell
I mean,
yeah.
he knows the spots, man.
Yeah.
I love riding with my dad.
So we stopped at like the Drunken
Uncle.
Yeah, stopped out there.
TDs or TBs. Is it TBs or
TBs, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we stopped out that way, and
That's a good ride, man.
cruised
especially
around.
around that lake. You need to get a bike
Oh, that's awesome around
I'm
there.
getting
or a
one next
scooter
year.
or a Vesco or whatever it's
Get
called.
me a moped.
There you go.
But,
yeah, it's pretty wicked, going down around them turns.
Yeah.
And
So
stuff
my
like
dad, my dad calls me after you guys got done riding, or whatever, and he's like, he's like, yeah, well, hung out with Steve, blah blah blah, this that and other, and I'm like, yeah, man, like that's dope. And he's like, there's a pause, and he's like, you can do my gutters. I'm like, what the fuck? It's not asking. It's not like, hey, man.
You're gonna do it.
He's like, you can come over and do my gutters, and I'm like, okay, like, yeah, I'll be right over, But I don't mind.
So you go do the gutters?
Yeah, I'll do them. I mean, he's like, I'll give you a glove and everything.
Like, man, Joe,
I'll pay
Joe,
motherfuckers
we need
to
to. You need
I'll
to get
pay motherfuckers to do my gutters.
Yeah.
Do you see these hands? These motherfuckers cleaner than a motherfucker. But yeah, I mean,
Old Joey's hands feels like an old baby.
oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God. You better get some calluses on there.
Yeah. Well, I used to have one callus when I was a chef. That's all I got.
Don't forget to paint your fingernails.
It's funny. I cannot wait until my daughter's that age where she starts painting fingernails.
Oh man.
Yeah. So exciting news. Rachel and I, we sold the old house. We just got pre-approved so we're in the market.
That's
and
awesome.
I cannot say how upsetting I am to see these interest rates.
Oh,
I mean, it is outrageous,
nuts.
man. It's crazy.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it when Eric told me that, man. I was like, "Are you freaking kidding me, man?"
Inflation's up.
I mean, like even today we went grocery shopping and we didn't really get anything.
Yeah, you go there
And we spent $300. I'm like, what the? I was so pissed. I'm like, dude,
yeah,
this shit is crazy. Y'all need to stop what you guys are doing out there, fucking raising shit. We still make the same amount of money. You guys are making more money.
See, that's why I go hunting. I go get my own food.
No, you don't.
Look, I did.
There's 2 deers.
Yeah.
That Steve bought off of Amazon.
Yeah, can't get them on Amazon.
But yeah, I don't know that shit, man. But yeah, I mean, gas is up. Fucking everything. I don't know. Everything's just up. I'm just today's not a very good fucking day. Grocery shopping, spending money. Fucking house shopping, spending money. Fucking everything, spending money on this podcast, spending money.
Yeah.
Support our fucking podcast. God damn.
Now.
Sorry, Mom.
It was Joey.
That was me. I'm sorry. But what's this? Supreme Court rules that guns no longer need serial numbers. What?
What? So how do they know if it's hot or not?
Hey, I don't know what's going on with this government, man.
I mean, isn't that how you track like gun control?
Yeah, I mean, like, what if that gun was like in a murder?
Was that a federal Supreme Court or is that in a certain state?
Well, I don't know. All you put was, I don't know what you know more than me. Didn't you read the article?
Well, if there's no specifics, then that
Lack
means
thereof.
it's federal.
Now you guys
But
understand
yeah.
where the podcast is coming from. Whoops, my shit fell. Missing Troy, so he would probably have some more information on
Yeah.
this.
Well, that's just going to increase the crime rate.
Yeah, I mean
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
it's crazy. I mean I can't imagine them not needing serial numbers though. I mean that's
Yeah, I don't know if I
Well, they're
might be
saying
true,
that
may not. I don't know.
if you're not
I don't believe.
if you're not required to register a gun, there's no point of having a serial number. That's basically what they're saying.
Well, okay, so like when I had my CCW, like that was like the main question of a lot of people. So
your serial number.
So a lot of people like will buy guns off like private owners instead of going to the store to buy a
Right.
brand new one.
Right.
So, like, how do like somebody like me, if I went and bought a gun off you, how do I know if that gun been in a murder or something
By
like
the
that?
serial number.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but they didn't care about that. They don't care about that. So, like, if I buy that gun off of you, that's my gun.
But you have to register it, right?
You do.
So you'd have to give them the serial number.
So
Back then you did. You don't know.
yeah.
Trying
See?
to hold hands.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy.
Sorry, buddy. Oh man,
Yeah, you don't got to register now.
that's
They
crazy.
did away with that.
I mean, that's. But I mean, if I'm probably looking for a gun, I could probably find a gun very easily.
Yeah. 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 I mean, they're all over.
Yeah, and these people out there, if they're selling their guns, they're just gonna get the money and then give you the gun, and if you don't register it, it's still registered to them.
Right. Exactly.
And then you shoot someone and leave the gun at the scene. Now they're fucking.
Yeah, they're gonna read that serial number and
Hey,
it's
why
gonna
did you
come
shoot
back
this
to-
guy?
Yeah, right. They're coming to look for your ass.
Joe Schmo over here didn't commit a murder, but
There-
I did. But he's gonna take the fall for it.
Yeah.
I sold it.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we were driving to the birthday party today. So Rachel and I had a birthday party to go to. Over on 21, like right before you get to that Walmart exit.
Okay.
It was kind of backed up, and we started getting closer. And dude, there was a fucking, I don't know, old lady, I guess, must have merged or overcorrected or something, and car was reversed in the lane, so it's facing the way
Going the
that
opposite way.
the complete opposite way, and the whole side of it was taken off. And then we got past the accident, and further down, closer to that exit, there was a Dodge, truck, and the whole side of it was just like the tire was gone. It didn't even have a tire. I'm like, how did he get that far?
Right.
I mean, it was like at least a football fit, like 100 yards,
Really?
like away. I mean, it was nuts, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy. And a lot of people, I mean, they obviously don't know the true meaning of merge when you're getting onto a highway. Like, the people on the highway have the right of way.
Right.
Yeah,
dude. Yeah. It's absurd. So
You hear about
just,
that?
Just be careful out there, man. Just stop driving like morons.
Use your turn signals. Use the turn signals.
Yep.
Coming from this guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Use your
Juval
brakes.
is a very good driver when he's not driving.
Yeah, I'm such a good driver. I'm the designated driver every weekend.
Juval, and you scare the living hell out of us every time.
But you guys trust me to get you home safe every
we
weekend.
we do trust.
In your car, you're not using my car. Oh man, he got high profile rims and shit, and it's like, dude, I mean, you do drive slow. He drives like a grandpa, but you are like almost 100.
You can't get in an accident if you're driving slow.
You can.
You can. That's probably what that lady.
Yeah.
She's probably driving slow, and
Well,
a moron in the truck.
You're going to
was probably-
live if
Yeah.
you do.
Huh?
No,
You're gonna
not
live if you do.
100%. Not 100%,
That's
man.
true, Juval.
Yeah. So.
I
It
tell
ain't
you,
safe.
I tell you
Yeah,
what.
Yeah, you want to know what's not safe? Riding on a motorcycle without a helmet.
I tell you what. My brother, he when he was living, he got in an accident, and it was just him. But I mean, he was literally doing like 15, 20 mile an hour, but he was coming up to like a hairpin turn, and he actually rolled it 3 times and got ejected through the sunroof.
Ooh, boy.
Yeah. So I mean, but he was, bless his heart, but he was drinking at the time, and they even told him, like, if you weren't drinking and drunk, like when you're drinking, like your body's like loose. You're loose, and he didn't have no seatbelt on, and they said if you were sober, like he probably wouldn't have lived.
Because you tense up.
Tense, yeah.
Man.
Right. Wow.
Man, that's crazy. Yeah, I remember me and Eric, we were coming home from Tyler and Jerry's house when they live over off of 21st Street.
Yeah.
And, we're taking over there by the fairgrounds. We're taking that way.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes from 2 lanes to 1 lane, so you got to merge. So Eric's over. Well, this older chick, she wasn't paying attention, and she fucking merged over and hit Eric.
Oh shit!
And when she collided with us, Eric's like, "This bitch." Dude, fucking. So I mean, it wasn't like a bad accident. It was like a fender bender. But Eric, you know how Eric is, my brother that was been on the podcast. He was like, dude, you better talk to her because I don't want. I will go off.
I think I remember that. He just stayed in the car
because he just
like,
bought that.
pissed.
He just bought that.
Celica?
Not the Celica. It was the.
Oh, that Camaro.
Not the Camaro. It was. Fuck. What is that?
Well, all he had was that damn van.
He had the van, and then he had
The Camaro.
No, he had I don't know what it was. It might have been the Camaro. I don't know. I forget. But he is like, you better talk to her because I don't want to fucking talk to her. And I'm like, so Eric's sitting there like this, and he's like, he's all heated, and I'm like, the lady, he rolls his window down, and he's like, and the lady's like, you guys okay? Sir, are you okay? And Eric's like, not. He's just like, all pissed off, and I'm like, ma'am, please talk to me. Like, are you okay? Is everything okay? Like, and he was like, did you not see I was here? Like, he's all pissed off. Like, what the fuck?
Oh man.
But yeah, I mean, it's.
I tell you what, I got in one accident, and what it was is I was taking my cousin home. This was out in North Canton, but anyway, yeah, like, so it was like this little hill that you come over, and the lady that was in front of me, like, had to lock her brakes up because the guy that was in front of her tried to make a left turn.
Right.
Well, us doing like 45, 50 mile an hour on this road, and she had to lock him up for not to hit this guy, man. I had completely dented her back end of her car.
Oh, my gosh.
My hood buckled up.
You ever been in an accident?
Yeah, I've been in a couple accidents, but not none that I caused.
And I tell you what, her car was brand new. Still had 30-day tags on it. It was like a brand new 2018, I think that was.
Whatever it was, yeah.
Man, I'm so sorry.
We're driving down to this birthday party again on 21, and see this Jeep get on, big fucking wheels, and it's all done up, and dude just takes off. So he takes off, and he's in the far left lane, and we're driving, and I'm just doing the speed limit, and catch up to this car. This Jeep has its hazards on, so it's blinking, like,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a car in front of it just going like super fucking slow.
Right.
But the guy that's driving the Jeep is like being an asshole and just riding his ass, and his hazards are on, so his lights. And then I get in front of the Jeep and notice that he has like super fucking bright lights.
Oh.
So now he's like, he's flashing his
For
lights.
the person in front of him.
Yeah. But the guy in front of him is being an asshole. Like, dude, just get the fuck over. Let him go. That's what I mean. Like,
man, too many people have road rage, man.
well, like, it's like they're not satisfied with in their life, so they're like, well, I'm just gonna be an asshole to this person. It's like, dude, just get the fuck over.
Yeah.
Like, my God, stop being idiots. This is how people die. Yeah. Very, very stressful podcast today. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's but looking on this, I don't know. There's hard Mountain Dew alcohol. Have you guys had that?
No, I haven't had it.
I haven't tried it.
I did see that.
So when I was in Tennessee, that's when I first had it. That was a few months ago, but they didn't really like.
Well, I thought they just came out with it.
They did, but in Tennessee, that was the beginning of summer, and they released it, and I had it, but I didn't really like it. I mean, I'm not. You guys remember a few years ago they had Not Your Father's root beer?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And that was like a big thing, and then Not Your Father's ginger ale.
Ginger ale, yeah.
So
yeah, I know. I had a good friend that used to drink Not Your Father's root beer.
That shit was good. I mean, it was really good. And then they made like root beer floats and shit out of it. Yeah. Juval, you got a little drunk last night. You want to tell us about that?
Yeah, I drank like 5 glasses of wine.
And you got drunk?
Chardonnay?
No, I didn't get drunk, but this morning I felt like I had a hangover. Man, I just felt
Feeling a little
shitty
rough,
as
huh?
hell. But I drank a Red Bull with it, and I had 1 beer, so.
I can go get that tequila upstairs.
Don't nobody want that cheap tequila.
Nah, nobody wants that.
Come on, guys.
That stuff will give you a headache. And
What?
it makes you.
It's still there. You better take it with you.
Man, you don't even like it. That's right.
No.
Yeah, that stuff just make you mad.
So,
Leave in the comments, everyone that's listening. Leave in the comments. Have you tried the Rocks tequila? And if you did, let us know what you think
drinks
about it.
Nobody drinks that, though.
I guarantee everyone drinks it.
You got that because you're not a liquor drinker. You didn't know what
I
to
don't.
get.
Yeah, I don't drink liquor, but I'm just
he
saying.
just picked up the first bottle he seen.
Now, see, if it was like Patron or something, I would have been like, hell yeah, let's do it. I mean, but no, there's
You
something
remember
wrong
when you
with
gave
that.
Rachel Patron?
Yeah, she was fun. That's when you guys like
Hey,
first
Rachel!
started dating, man.
Put a hole in your stomach.
Oh, buddy. Man, I had Rachel.
I bet you did.
Yeah.
Dude, she'd take a shot of
We were
air and a
at
sip of
Fiddle.
water, she'll be fucked up.
No, but yeah, I tell you what, bringing back that Mountain Dew, I think.
Have you tried it?
No, I haven't. I think it's probably going to be like a bad idea. Like with
It's just too sugary.
Yes.
you know?
So you getting
too many kids are
you
going to get
getting
drunk.
sugared up. You getting because they say it's just a chemical in Mountain Dew that could give you kidney stones if you drink too much of it.
Oh, absolutely.
So you're getting kidney stones and drunk at the same time.
Yeah.
All that sugar is going to go to your heart, increase your heart rate.
I drink a lot of sugar. Well, I mean, what about those Ford Locos?
Oh, who drinks
man,
that?
I haven't had those in
Yeah,
years,
I mean that's
man.
even worse.
Well, okay, let's talk about this.
That's even worse.
So you have cheap alcohol like Still Reserve, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mad Dog, which isn't. It's not
Oh, I
called
used to
Mad
drink
Dog,
Mad
but MD.
MD 2020.
Yeah, it make you feel like a mad dog once you're drinking.
Yeah. Dude, I tried this one, and this is only a joke. Don't get offended. So I'm buddies with the owner of Fiddlesticks, and he had a customer, special request vodka or some kind of alcoholic beverage, and it was called Slepovich. You take a shot of that shit will make you want to smack a bitch.
Really?
I'm just joking. That's a joke.
Was it pretty potent?
Oh, dude, it tastes like dog drool.
How you know what that?
Act like you never tasted dog.
Oh yeah, you tasted some dog drool before.
No. Do I look like somebody that's going to slobber with a dog?
Pucker
what
up.
the hell? Pucker up.
Pucker up.
No, I mean, like it tastes like dog breath is what it tastes.
How you
like.
know it?
You know, like
never
puppy,
smelled a dog's
like
breath?
Puppy
I ain't got no
breath.
dogs.
That shit. You know how everyone's like, I love the smell of puppy breath. That shit fucking stinks,
No,
dude.
you know what's the nastiest shit I've ever tried was Rumplemints.
Rumplemints?
Oh,
What is that? Smear?
it's like
Snops.
a
It's a
it tastes like a
Snops.
spearmint
Snops.
or whatever. Man, I mean it's not bad. I mean, but it is potent.
Oh man, that shit get you fucked up though.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I remember like back in the day, we that's the shot I would get people for their birthday, just to fuck them up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I remember going to homecoming, getting pretty plastered off MD
You know, me and
2020.
Me and Troy, our whole group, like, I've always hung out with you, but it's always been a separate, group. Me, Troy, Kyle, Zach, Daryl, pretty much like Haley, all those people. We shout out to all you guys. we used to chug 151.
Oh yeah.
I mean, just like, I remember the one time me and Zach, we hung out with our buddy Steve B.
Mm-hmm.
We hung out with him, and we had our friend Anthony. He came.
Oh,
and
yeah. I miss Anthony, man.
Not that Anthony. This is a different Anthony. But Anthony he didn't drink. So, Zach brought a bottle of 151 before it was banned over. And Zach's like, I'm going to teach you guys how to drink. I'm like, all right. And, he's like, every 20 minutes we'll do a shot. Because we didn't have we weren't drinking beer. We were just doing,
151.
But if you do too much at one time, and Anthony's like, fuck that. And he fucking grabs the bottle and he fucking starts chugging it.
Oh, man.
And Zach's like, let's go to Denny's. So we end up going to Denny's. Anthony's so fucked up, dude, that, we go to Denny's and me, I talk to everybody.
Yeah.
So we start talking to, a group of people at Denny's and they're like, you guys seem pretty fucked up. And they're like, yeah, we've been drinking 151
a little
all
bit,
night.
yeah.
And they're like, and I was like, yeah, my buddy's so fucked up he's in the car puking. And they were like, you just left him out there? And I'm like, he's fucked up.
Want me to bring him in here and he throws up or what?
So the girls go out there and they get him and they bring him in and, they start feeding him. But I just remember him, at first he was like,
Joey, man, I gotta tell a story, man, and you could talk to your dad about it, man.
What?
So yesterday,
Were you guys doing shots?
So our at the last bar we went to, we did a couple shots, but anyway, there was a guy at the last bar that we went to, the Junction. We went to the Junction.
Okay.
And
where's that at?
Right there on Tusk in Canton, right.
It's right by JD Byrider shop on West Tusk.
Yep, it's literally like right across the street from JD Byrider. But anyway, there was a guy in there, and me and your dad was like looking at each other. Your dad just started busting up laughing. He said, it's okay to have fun. I said, yeah, but that dude is fucked up. And it wasn't from alcohol.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was it my brother Steve?
No, but this dude was tweaked out on something, man.
Oh,
and he was sitting right beside your dad. And out of nowhere, it was like he had like Tourette's but schizophrenic at the same time. Like he'd just like look around like this and like, fuck you. Like,
man,
who are you talking to, man?
That's crazy.
I'm like, man. Your dad's just cracking up laughing.
Yeah, my dad finds that shit funny as fuck.
Yeah, but man, it was like mind blowing. I was like, what in the what was going on?
It's so fun drinking with my dad, man. Oh. I mean, it's like it's a whole nother world. Because he takes you back,
to
20, 30 years.
Yeah.
He goes to these little I never understood the hole in the wall bars. But that's glory holes. Oh. I never put that together.
Cheap beer, man.
Well, they say hole in the wall bars as like fucking
glory hole,
sticking your dick in. I didn't understand that. I'd be fucking talking to my boss, he'd be like, what kind of bars you go to? Hole in the wall bars. What the fuck?
Yeah, glory hole bars.
Why are you looking at me so weird?
Yeah, that's where all the perverts hang out.
Is it?
That's where you hang out.
Because you act like you ain't never been to a hole in the wall.
Yeah, with his dad.
I bet.
Yeah, I mean,
no, my dad loves Juval,
yeah,
man.
his dad's cool.
Yeah. What's up with that black guy? No, that's not what he says.
I was talking to him yesterday about that snake that he had to put down in that for his pump water or whatever.
Yeah. So like 2 weeks ago, my dad called me and was like, yeah, his water's out. He's like, oh, my water's out. You guys got to come over and he has a well. He's not city. He's well water.
Mhm.
So what happens is the well goes out. He changed it about 10, 15 years ago. But
Yeah, that was funny. He was telling me. He said, he said we found that part out in the yard that he needed that collar or whatever.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, Eric told me about it. And I said, but he also told me as soon as you guys tried to put it in there, you dropped it.
Oh,
He said, yeah. He said, I dropped it. So
He was
I
mad,
guess he
yeah.
had to have people come out and dig like
Yeah,
15 feet
yeah.
or some shit.
yeah, I mean yeah. So just to give you guys like a little background story on my dad. My dad, he's 63, I think. 63. When he was 43, he had a massive stroke and he's paralyzed on the right side of his body. But he still rides. I mean, he
still rides his bike, man.
He has a trike. He customized all of the parts to fit his left side. But he's just, I mean, my dad's a fucking character, dude.
Oh, he's awesome.
Yeah, my dad, I love him. He's my best friend.
You know, that's definitely my second pop, man.
It's funny. You know, me and my brother were talking last night when I was driving home from work. Cause Eric right now is driving to Yuma.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you. You know, have you talked to him?
Yeah, you guys wanna call him?
Where's he at? Or
I can try calling him.
yeah, I mean, it don't matter.
Yeah. But anyways, I'll try calling him real quick. I'll send him a text. Tell him to call me. But so I'm sitting there talking with Eric, and Eric's, you know, me and Eric are like talking about, because I told him I got pre-approved, and he was like, "Dad asked you how much?" And I'm like, "Yeah," and he was like, "Yeah, it's kind of annoying, you know." Dad,
Oh man,
Dad's just he's a numbers guy, so he wants to know how much you spend on this. But he's stuck in the 30s. He's stuck in the
80s,
70s,
shit, man.
80s.
Stuck in a time warp.
And
Yeah.
he doesn't understand inflation. He doesn't understand that things cost more. So it's like, you know,
Yeah,
we tell him how much we spend. Like our first house, me and Rachel's first house, we told him how much we spend on that, and he was like, "Oh, you guys got ripped the fuck off." Like, you know? Like,
Yeah, he was telling me. He said, "Yeah, Eric told me how much he bought the house for, and what his payments are a month, and stuff like that." And he was like, "That is way too
Ridiculous.
fucking much."
That
And I
is
was like,
ridiculous.
"Joe, I mean, that's
Look,
now, man."
Look, I told him yesterday because I told him I got pre-approved, and he was like, "How much you guys looking for?" And I don't tell him our financials, or
Right,
you know,
yeah.
he asked me how much we spend on our cars, blah blah blah, and I'm like, we spend enough.
Yeah,
You know, that's all I leave.
because you're gonna get a lecture.
Well, it's not a lecture. It's just like I don't need you to tell me what, you know.
Yeah, I got you.
But you know, so you know, my dad's talking to me, and you know, where we're looking at, I'm like, yeah, you're not gonna find a house, you know, a decent house at this price. And he's like, "Oh yeah, for sure." And I'm like, Eric must have talked to him, but it was you.
Oh.
You must have talked to him.
About what?
Yeah,
about
Steve ran his
the price
mouth.
range where Rachel and I are comfortable at buying a house, and you know, it's like, dude,
Oh,
everything's
I didn't
up.
tell him nothing.
Well, you said that, you know, you kind of explained to
Oh
him.
yeah, like man, that's nowadays, you know.
Yeah. I texted Eric. I don't know if I'll try calling him.
Yeah, it's no biggie. I mean, but
We'll just see where he's at.
you know, just making sure he was all right, man.
Yeah, tell him I said what's up.
Well, I'll put him on loudspeaker. Give us 1 second, guys. I don't know if he'll pick up or not.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
What are you doing?
You driving?
Yeah, I'm driving through Phoenix right now.
All right, real quick. You're on the podcast right now. You're live.
What up?
Oh,
The boys are here. Say what's up, guys.
What's up, Eric?
how's it going, guys?
All right, man.
Maintaining.
So I was just explaining to everyone about our conversation last night about Dad. We were talking about Dad
Oh, yeah?
and how you know, how he's stuck in the 70s, and you know, the whole when he's asking about stuff, he's always asking about numbers and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where you at right now?
I'm driving through Phoenix.
Oh, how far away are you to the house?
2.5 hours.
Yeah. Phoenix is pretty big.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Is it like Pennsylvania big, or?
I've never been to been to Pennsylvania. I haven't driven through any like big cities in Pennsylvania.
Well, I mean, like, is it like long like Pennsylvania? Like,
Yeah, I mean, it takes like 6 or 7 hours to drive from the state line to Yuma.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, Juval's never been out of the state, so we'll have to bring him up.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah, you know, we miss you, man, and we're glad you're making it there safe, and we'll definitely see you guys soon.
Yeah, I miss you guys too.
But I miss you guys too. But yeah, as soon as you get there, let us know. I just wanted to, let everyone know how you're doing and call you and whatnot.
Yeah, I'll give you a call after I eat my steak dinner. I told Jordan to have a steak dinner and potato ready for me.
Attaboy.
I just texted Rachel the same thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I literally been eating lunch. Like I haven't even been eating bread because it's just fucking lunch meat out of a packet.
Hey, I call him yesterday on my way to work, and I'm like, I call him, and all I hear is like rumbling, and he's yelling in the background. He's like, "You hear me?" And I'm like, "I hear you." And he's like, "I got the Alexa in the back of the truck, and it's connected to that, and I can't hear you." And I was like, "I can't hear you," and he's like, "All right, I'll talk to you later." His Alexa was still, because his battery. So his phone's connected to Alexa, and that shit's funny. But all right, man, I'll let you go. Give me a call later when you get home. All right.
All right, sounds good.
All right, love you, buddy.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye. Man,
That's good, man.
It's so
good
crazy.
for him.
It's so crazy, like how fast shit happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we were just hanging out with him. What?
Yeah,
Last week.
Yeah. Shit's nuts. Juval got a little drunk and was like hounding my brother.
I was not hounding your brother.
How much money you make? How much money you make?
Oh
Shit. But we're coming up on that mark. Guys, again, I know that our content's a little all over the place. We're working on it. We're lacking Troy right now. I think my daughter wants to say hi. But we definitely appreciate everything. I mean, this last podcast we put out kind of doubled our numbers. And it's not about numbers.
Right.
It's about, we want to be connected with you guys, and we want to grow this into something funny, something lovable. We want you guys to be a part of it.
Absolutely.
So please,
put your guys' input in there.
yeah,
man.
don't be afraid to comment.
Yeah, give us some feedback
Don't-
on what
That's
you
right.
want us to talk about, subjects.
Yeah, let's hear it, put it out there. We definitely appreciate you guys. We love you guys.
Continue to like, share, comment. Just keep on doing it.
Subscribe. That's the biggest. It helps the channel out. It's a free way to support our show.
Absolutely.
And we just want to do right by you guys. So let us know what you guys think. We love you guys. You guys got anything else to say?
Yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
200 subscribers.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
We'll fucking let out some secrets. You know what I'm saying?
Get them Roman noodles.
So, but shout out to everyone: Troy, Zach, my brother Eric,
Absolutely.
his family.
We appreciate you guys.
We definitely love you guys. So we'll see you next week.
All right. Love you guys.
Peace out.